Hello, this is the Ashley Corinne, and this is episode 2 of The Second Coming of the Pagans. Alright, the Pagans, paganism, and this includes paganism, Wicca, neo paganism, Satanism, Thelema, fucking Dianic witchcraft, all that shit. And to a greater extent, it also includes stuff like voodoo, Native American religions, all sorts of other stuff. But I focus on the more white styles of paganism because that's my background. I have a white pagan background, so um, but paganism it has a resurgence. It's a movement that really started, or really didn't start, but really started to pick up speed in the 60s when a lot of people were doing drugs um, and kind of starting to open up their minds and kind of starting to see the bullshit more. Um, and this also another, there was of course there was Aleister Crowley in the earlier part of the century who started to spread all this kind of magic doctrine. There was Gerald Gardner who started mainstream Wicca. There was there was Anton LaVey that started the Church of Satan, and there was lots of other people. But there was there were social changes that were going on in America at that time and around the world, and people were starting to open up their minds, and a big thing that came out of this was this magical resurgence, this pagan resurgence. And in this video I want to address something that I think is really important, because although I'm not a Satanist myself, I like Satanists. I'm a fan of Jason 666 King, Venus Satanis, Satanic Eileen, Paul Valentine. Just kidding. All these other people, and um, and I just see Satanism as another brand of paganism. Because what's really the difference between Satan and the horned god of Wicca, or Pan, or or whatever, Prometheus? It's like what really is the difference? But anyways, one thing I've noticed, and I tend to watch Satanists' videos more because they're usually more interesting than like a lot of these fucking neo-pagan Wiccan people. Although I do want to give a big shout out to Charming Pixie Flora. She's a Wiccan, and she's great, and I love watching her videos. She's very instructional. And but one thing I've noticed, like in the satanic community on YouTube, is that, and I think this also is indicative of the larger pagan community, is there seems to be a lot of infighting and like, oh, my brand of Satanism is better than yours, and blah, you're my, like I said, this could be expanded to my brand of Wicca is better than your brand of Wicca, blah blah blah. And it's like a fucking kung fu movie. It's like, ooh, my crane style will beat your tiger style, and it's like, it's fucking ridiculous. And it's because I like watching people's videos and getting inspired. I like people to discuss the bigger issues, the philosophical issues, the issues of the state of our world and shit like that. It's like, I don't want to hear some one YouTuber trash talking another YouTuber. It's like fucking playground shit. But it's like, it because and the thing that I don't like about it so much is that it reminds me of what Christians do. Oh, I'm Presbyterian. You're Baptist. Oh, I'm evangelical. You're Mormon. Blah blah blah. You know, it's like, who gives a fuck, dude? It's like no two people are alike. Uh, you know, it's like, so the fuck what? It's like, but see, the point that I'm trying to make with my rambling shit is that the fucking second coming of the pagans, it's occurring. It's a great event, and it's karmic because it has to happen. Because these fucking Christians have been running this fucking show, the three ring circus of Judaism, Islam, and Christianity. I'm not saying the Christians run all that, but I'm saying there's this fucking three ring circus of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, and it's fucking tearing the world apart. And it's like, we fucking need to return to our natural religion, whatever that might be. You know, if you're saying Hail Satan, or if you're saying Blessed be, or if you're saying Yo Mama God, or whatever the fuck you're saying. If you're saying Boka Doka Doka Doka, you know, it's like we need to get back to fucking like the natural shit. We need to get back to ourselves. We need to be human beings. We need to fucking look out the window and it's a beautiful cloudy day outside, and I should be out there. I should be smelling the air and feeling the autumn chill, and I should be looking up at the beautiful clouds above me and feeling the wind on my face. In fact, I think when I'm done with this, I'm going to go walk down to the cemetery and enjoy this shit. Enjoy this life. Enjoy nature. But it's like, we as pagans, I'm calling out to all you fucking pagans, all you Satanists, all you Wiccans out there, and say, okay, we don't all think the same, we don't all have the same views, but we need to stop being fucking school children on the playground and fucking learn how to work together. That doesn't mean you have to like everyone, but it's like we need to fucking accept each other. Or else we're gonna be, you know, fucking scripture fencing like Christians. It's fucking bullshit. And we need to get above all that shit. You know? Anyways. I'm not saying we should all get along and hold hands, and I don't pretend to espouse any kind of Christian-like idea of universal love and all this shit, because that's not realistic. I'm not saying you have to love everybody. I'm just saying, you know, we need to look at we need to stop looking at our differences so much and look at our similarities and realize that we have a common enemy, and it's fucking spiritual and mental and moral oppression that's being pushed on us by this fucking the great beast, which is the three-headed beast, man. Can you dig it? Can you fucking dig it, bitches? This is Warriors, man. This is the fucking Warriors. We need to rise up against the man, bitches. Motherfuckers. Know what I'm saying?